Hey, good evening, fam. Good evening. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Listen, as we are going into 2024, right? And I've been doing a lot of videos, right? Because what about moving into the new year? Because I want you to get your mind right. I want you to get your mind. The only way to get yourself out of the condition that you are in, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad condition. Sometimes, I mean, you could be a 250K earner right now, but you've been stuck there for a while, and you want to get yourself to 500K, 700K, right? Um, in order to do that, something up here has to change, right? So what I want to do today, and this is going to be a very short video, hopefully, is I want to promote three items or three things, right? That two of them are books that I want to promote, right? And the other one I've talked about quite a few times in my other videos, right? And I believe these three things should help you get over the edge in 2024, right? All right. So the first thing I'm going to promote here is it's a book that I'm rereading again. I've read it three times already. I've had this for a while, right? And this is The Tongue, A Creative Force by Charles Cap. Okay, and I don't want to go too much into this, but it is a book that talk about how what you speak you bring about. Okay, so if you want a thing in life, you gotta. It says in the Bible, right? Ask and you shall receive. But for some people, because they don't see it right away, right? They ask today, they expect you to be here tomorrow. That's not how this works. Once you get the book, right, he breaks it down as to how this works, okay, for you, okay. Um, the second thing is, which I talk about a lot, is you having a goal book and you write your goals down every single day. Um, I've gotten to a point where I'm doing it twice a day now. I want to get to the point where I'm doing it three times a day. Okay. The average successful individual writes their goals down at least a minimum of twice a day. That's morning and at night. Okay. And if you can create that habit, it's gonna seem like miracles just start to happen for you. I'm telling you, like, I don't know how to explain this. I cannot even explain it to you, to be honest with you. But I was told to do this 15 years ago. And I follow instruction very well, especially when the person who's telling me is successful. I follow instruction very well. And if you can just do this, even though if you don't believe it, just close your eyes and just do it. What can it hurt? It takes you no more than 5 minutes, sit down, to write down your goals in the I am form. I am successful. I am strong and healthy. I am a multimillionaire. I am a successful businessman or businesswoman. Whatever. Writing it down. It takes no more than 5 minutes of your day. Okay? And I'm going to close with this because I truly believe this is one thing that I believe a lot of people are lacking, right? This book is one of my favorite book. Is the 10X Rule by Grant Cardone. Okay? And the gist of the book is you want to 10X your activity. You want to 10X your behavior. So if you for example, let's say you were to go down and say, hey, I want to make $100,000 a year. Well, what he's saying is, well, why put down 100,000? Why don't you put down $1,000,000? If you write a big goal out, your mind is now forced to figure out a way to help you get what you ask for. Your mind is the genie. You ask for it. His job the mind's job is to go out and figure out a way to get you what you ask for. You also got to put in 10 times the activity. So let's use sales for example, right? If you used to making 30 calls a day, well, if you start dialing 300 calls a day, trust me when I tell you this. Let me tell you this. I saw my business change when I started reading this book. I saw my business change when this man said, I believe, if I remember correctly, he must have knocked over $100 in one day. $100 talking to business owners in one day, and probably over $1,000+ doors in a week, knocking on doors. Okay, there's a story about a gentleman who, he's a Spanish guy. He got here from Mexico. I believe he couldn't find work or something like that, and somebody got him into real estate, right? And the guy used to knock, I want to say the same thing, over $100+ doors a day. The guy will make over 1,000 calls a day. Or the gentleman will have two phones, dial both of them at the same time. Whichever one picks up, that's who, and he hangs up the other one. The guy's he's a multi-millionaire now. That's 10x in your activity. So again, like I said, I want to make this video short, right? And go into 2024. And I've said this many times. For things to change for you, you have to change. For things to change for you, you have to change. You have to change your behavior. You have to change your thought process. You have to change your activity. You have to maximize your activity. You understand? Whether you are in insurance or you selling real estate, man, you have to get your mind out of the minimum activity to maximum activity. And that's all I have for you guys for tonight, folks. Hope this helps somebody. Because anybody can be successful and prosperous, especially in this United States of America that we are in. The truly land of opportunity. As long as you're willing to roll up your sleeve, right? And get the going. As long as you're willing to roll up your sleeves and put in that work. I've seen it. When I first started, I used to come to the office at 8:30 because my upline manager at the time said, listen, I can't work with you if you're not here by 9. And she said, I get here. He said she gets there at 8:30. If you're not here by 9 every day, we can't work together. And I will get there at 8:30, and me and her won't leave that office until 11 p.m. Everybody's gone. Everybody's gone. How bad do you want it? Talk to you soon.